Smoke and mirrors. Everything's smoke and mirrors in the cyber world. Hey guys, Ceejay here. Hi, I've missed you. I can't really sit around and chat very much, lucky for you, because I am running out the door. This is a makeup look that I've done for work tonight. Didn't get time to film the intro video before work, so now I'm doing it before I run and meet up with one of my girlfriends. As you can see, it has held very well through my night of work. I get a lot of compliments on it. Super easy, blown out smoky eye, as you can see. I did not put any lashes or any liner on it. If you wanted to, like you know, per se, going out and meeting up with the girlfriends wanted to make it a more dramatic look, you can certainly throw on some falsies and throw on some liner and make it look more dramatic. But for my night at work, I didn't really want to deal with it, and I don't really have time to do this video and meet up with my girlfriends. So I hope that you guys like it. Stay tuned. I am going to be throwing out a lot of makeup videos to you guys now. I feel like I've been getting in my practice. I feel like I have better equipment now, and I feel like I'm a little bit more grounded and zen at where I'm at and have a little bit more of a routine for myself. So I hope that you guys like it. Please drop any looks that you would like to see in the upcoming future. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Bye guys, keep watching. Alright guys, first things first, I'm picking up the BH Cosmetics 120 brush and my favorite primer. Really doesn't matter, pick up whatever primer you have on hand. I'm going to take that, and I'm just going to take that primer, I'm going to blend it onto the eyelid and get our eyelid all set up and prepared for this nice smoky eye that we're about to achieve. Ideally, you want everything to be a nice even tone. And primer just helps to keep the eyeshadow a little bit more pigmented. It helps keep it in place. It helps with creasing if you use primer correctly and in good measure. If you go overboard with primer, you can find yourself creasing your eyeshadow as well. Next, I'm going to take my fluffy brush. This is a no-name brush. My roommate actually gave it to me. She got them off Amazon and had extras. But I actually find myself using this eyeshadow brush a lot, so I'll link it below. And I'm taking the color Naked from the Naked palette, the original Urban Decay Naked palette. And I'm going in and I'm just blending that color Naked into the crease of my eyelid. The crease is where we're going to be focusing a lot of the work on today, because you do want it to be smoky and diffused, yet intense and vibrant and bold. So we're going to be getting a little carried away in the crease today, so I hope you're prepared for some blending. Next, I'm picking up the color Millennial from the Too Faced and Vegas Nay collaboration Stardust palette. I love this palette, you guys. I'm going ahead and I'm taking Millennial, and I'm just putting that right on top of the Naked, focusing on the crease, making sure that the colors are nice and blended into each other. There's really no rhyme and rhythm. You see them going back and forth, with a little bit of a windshield wiper, or actually with a little wax on, kind of wax off. You see I go back and forth, and then I kind of do small circles as well. That really helps kind of blend things out, gives it a little bit more of a blended look. I find that this helps me when I picked up this little back and forth with the little circles technique. Again, just making sure it's nice and blended out. I did pick up a little bit more product going back into the crease. I do want the crease to be dark and intense, but our ideal focus is to make sure that everything is blended. So, like I said, blend on and take your time. Now I'm taking the BH Cosmetics 122 brush, and I actually picked up the color Girls Night Out, I want to say, It's just that darker brown. It's a nice warm brown right next to the color Millennial. And excuse me, it's actually Girls Night. The color is Girls Night. It's a nice warm smoky brown. I love using Millennial and Girls Night for almost every one of my eyeshadow looks. I find myself using these two colors for everything. It's an awesome palette, super pigmented colors, and I find that they blend quite nicely. Again, just focusing on the crease, and I'm kind of focusing on the outer corner here because I want everything on the crease and the outer corner to just be blown out, really soft and smoky. Here, I just picked up that same brush that I used for Millennial, and I didn't pick up any product. I just used whatever was on the brush, and I'm just going back, just making sure that everything's soft and well blended. You're going to see that I am going to be switching up a couple different brushes. I just kind of go back and forth between my brushes and just blend and blend and blend. Name of the game today, name of the game, blending, blending, blending. Now I'm taking the e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. As you see, it's just a really dense, short eyeshadow brush. I like to take this brush when I'm focusing on putting a nice, solid, bold color on. I use it to pack on that color. Picks up a lot of product. It's nice and small. You're able to kind of maneuver it well. Picking up a little bit more of that color, which I believe was Sable. Yes, from the Lorac Pro palette. I apologize. The color was Sable from the Lorac Pro palette. And here I picked up that brush that we used for Girls Night, and I'm just going back in and over it. I didn't pick up any more product except right here. I did just pick up a little bit more of the Girls Night, and I'm going back in on that crease because I want it to go from dark to warm and smoky in a nice, soft manner. So we're going to be blending everything together over and over and over again. You're welcome. Now I'm taking the color Sable and Espresso from the Lorac Pro palette. It is Espresso and Sable. I know it kind of looks like I picked up that black, but I didn't. I'm just going ahead and packing that on, focusing more towards the towards the lash line, and just right on top of my eyelid. Here I picked up just the color Espresso, and I'm focusing it right there on the lash line. Don't worry if you have any fallout. You're going to see I go back in and I do fix that. Don't worry about this. Again, going back in with that same brush that I used for Girls Night, and I'm just going back in over that crease to make sure that I'm keeping everything nice and soft. This is actually, I went in and I picked up that same brush that I used for Millennial, and I did pick up a little bit of the Millennial. I'm going on the very outer edges onto the brow bone to make sure that's all nice and soft. This is a very blown smoky eye, so it's going to be fairly far up on the eyelid and pretty much blown out and very smoky on the bottom lid when we get to the finished look. See, I'm just taking this fluffy brush, I'm going in and just brushing away any of the loose fallout that may have gone down when we were packing on that color. And I'm taking that same brush that we used to prime the lid. I didn't even pick up any more of the primer. I just used that same brush and lightly brushed it over the fallout and under my eyelid. Going in with the BH Cosmetics 121 brush. It's a nice tapered angled brush. I find myself using this brush a lot for smoky under eyes because it just allows you to get up under that eyelid and smoke everything out. I love this brush. I really love these brushes from BH Cosmetics. If you guys want a review on them, let me know. Just drop a line down below and I'll try to make a video on how much I love these brushes. And I actually went in and I picked up the color Showgirl, and I'm wiping that under my lid. Showgirl is from the Stardust palette that we used earlier. It's just a nice dark golden color. There you see it. Showgirl right there. And I'm picking up Jackpot next, which is just a nice brown color with these little golden flakes. This is kind of like a grungier. I liked this darker kind of dirty brown. I enjoyed it. I dig it. I kind of lean towards the grungy, blown out, kind of dark eye makeup, and I just find myself using this palette for that all the time. And as you see, I'm just blending that out, making sure everything's soft and smoky, and I'm kind of going back up to the corner, making sure that everything's nice and connected, and kind of cat-eyeing it out a little bit, giving it more of a cat eye effect without the liner. Now I'm taking my favorite brown eyeliner. I've had this eyeliner for so long. I can't even remember the name. I know it's from Lancome. It's a really silky espresso brown. I just love it. I use it all the time when I'm doing brown smoky eyes instead of a black. I feel like it just ties everything in so well without being overly harsh. Now I'm taking that same angled brush, the same 121 brush, and I'm just going in and blending it, making sure that the eyeliner isn't too harsh, making sure that everything's just soft and smoky. Like I said, we're just blending, blending, blending. So I'm sorry to put you guys to this. Next, we're taking a highlighter. I use the color Chandelier from the Vegas Nay palette, and I'm just popping that onto the brow bone. You can use whatever highlighter you want. And this is also a no-name brush. I've had this brush forever and ever and ever, and I just use it for my brow bone. I just love it for my highlight. If you get a little bit of eyeshadow in your nice done-up eyebrows, don't you fear. Just take a nice little spoolie and just brush that through, and it just comes out. Now I'm going in with that same brush that we used for the color Millennial, and I'm just going in and making sure that everything's just soft and smoky. I didn't pick up any other product. I'm taking this no-name pencil brush, and I'm actually picked up both the colors Selfie from the Vegas Nay palette, and I picked up the color Nude from the Lorac Pro palette and mixed them both, and I'm just popping that onto the inner corners of my eye. You can do whatever favorite highlighter you use. It doesn't matter. Going in with the same fluffy brush. I just lightly went in, made sure that was nice and soft. Using your favorite mascara. This is the Voluminous Carbon Black. It's my favorite. I always find myself going back to this eyeshadow, or this mascara, excuse me. I always, always, always use this mascara. It's been my ride or die since like 2008. If you wanted, like I said in the previous beginning of the video, if you want to make this more dramatic, you can absolutely add some liner, add lashes. I was going to work. I didn't really want to use lashes, and I just didn't feel like eyeliner was necessary. Maybe if I was going out, I would have thrown on some eyeliner. We can do that for a different day. I hope that you guys like this look. This is the finished look that I came up with. Did a little contouring and highlighting, added my favorite lipstick, and now I will be going out. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be getting back to you guys shortly. Love you. Bye.